everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a stamping video. I've already started, so I'm kind of just jumping in this already. I already started working on the nails. I did my first coat. We are using these two colors. The majority of the nails are this green. One nail is this bluish purple. For the stamping polishes, we are going to be using a pink and a purple, a green, a yellow, a black, and possibly a white. I haven't made up my mind on this one yet. And then we have the sticky base coat here. So because we are going to be doing what's called reverse stamping, I'm going to talk about that as I work on it. The sticky base coat is going to be needed. So here we have the first coat. I'm going to go ahead and apply the second one. And these are going to be the Easter nail set, and we're only doing one hand. These are my sizes, so that way I can wear them on one hand. Y'all, I can't function with nails on. Every time I put a set on both hands, I either pull a nail back and hurt, like bruise or make my nail sore, or I lose a nail or something. So I'm just gonna make myself one set to wear this time, just to kind of show it off and see how it looks on me. So this is coat 2. I think I'm only going to do 2 coats on these. This is going to be a really short video. I tried making it into a short. I just don't know how those work yet. So once I figure that out, then I'll make it a short for this video. Okay, and I did buff and wipe off the nail dust from the nails already, so don't have to worry about that. We are done with these. We are only doing 2 coats. After the curing is done, we are going to be going in it with the not polished Glossit, just to protect the nails, just in case we need to wipe off and start overs on this. I am going to fill up this little jar with acetone to clean off my stamping plate. And today we're going to be using this one. This one I just got from Shein in my haul yesterday, as you saw in the video. So this is the one that we're going to be using. We're going to use this bunny, this Happy Easter, and then we're going to put one of these eggs and decorate it with reverse polishing, like make them colorful, and then we'll stamp it on. I'm thinking this one to be under this one. So let me get the acetone while the light's still curing. And you know, acetone, I don't know if it's just me, but it dries out my hands really bad. Normally I would want to use gloves with it, but it'll be a little hard to do that with the stamping just because the polish dries really fast. Next, we're going to need a nail palette to put the gel on top. And then we're going to need a couple of these lint-free wipes for the acetone. So I know I promised y'all a stamping video, sooner. It was a couple of weeks ago. I've just been really busy, and stamping does take a lot more time than doing a nail set itself sometimes, just because you're constantly having to clean your nail plate in order to use the same design twice. But I am finally here with the video, a really short one, a really quick one, but it will more or less be the same way whether you stamp each nail or one nail. Okay, so for Maniology, which is the brand that I use for the stamping polishes, and I don't know if this is for all the stamping polishes, but if you put your polishes out too early before you use them, they will dry on this plate. They do wipe off, they do clean off. As you can see, this is clean because I have put them on here before, but they do dry up. So you have to be kind of quick with it and kind of know what you want to do already, which is why we use a sticky base coat, because once the polish dries, it won't stick to the nail. So you put this and it makes it stick to the nail. And you want to work kind of slow but kind of fast at the same time. I also have this, y'all. This is to be able to take off the design that you don't want on this plate. This little rubbery thingy, it's like jelly. You stick it on here and it takes and peels off the design from the stamping or the stamper. So I have that. It's basically just like a lint roller tape. You know, you can see what it would look like. So it pulls it off completely. Okay, so it looks like our nails are ready. So the first one that we're gonna do is the bunny. The bunny is gonna go on this nail because it's one of my bigger sizes. Excuse me. And then the happy Easter will go on here with the eggs at the bottom right there. I was, excuse me, thinking of putting like an egg on one of these two. Maybe the one with the two, or the one by itself and just put it in the middle, or maybe the one with the bow. I can do that too, but I gotta see how well it will fit. So first, let's start with the bunny. What we do is I'm gonna take black. I'm gonna put this sideways. Work a little weird. And I'm gonna cover the bunny in black like so. I'm gonna take my swipe card, which is kind of like a super thin plastic. Go like this. I'm gonna do it twice. You're not supposed to do it twice, but I'm doing it twice because there was a lot of extra. And then here is what it looks like when you pick it up. So what I want to do, because it has black on the ears already, I want to pick that off, or even possibly just put pink over it and then put pink or white on the tail. So I'm going to put a drop of white right there. I don't need much. I'm going to take my one of my small dotting tools, dab it in there, and then dab it white on the tail. Just like so. And this is what they call reverse stamping. I'm doing this kind of fast, y'all. I'm sorry. And then when you look at it from this view, you can see that super white dot there somewhere. I can see it here. I don't know if y'all can see it from there. But then to do the pink, I can, let's put, so I'm taking some acetone at the corner. And then I'm going to wipe my stamping plate with it. And you have to use acetone, y'all. It does not come off, or it's super hard to take it off at all with anything else. So I'm going to try to take this black off. Normally, if you rub it, see how it's already coming off on the ear? If you rub it, it comes off easy. So then now we just got to try to grab it. So let me get my tweezers and see if I can peel it off. There we go. Got it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take some pink, dab it here. We're going to take our dotting tool, dab it, even dab it off the side, and then we're going to draw a pink line. But you got to keep it moist by keeping it wet, otherwise it'll pull right off just like we did with the black. And then, as you can see, when you reverse it, you see it. So one pink and one black ear. So let's take the black off the other ear. Actually, let's leave it on there. We can only see the inside of this one anyway, so let's just leave it like that. I didn't want to take the black off from the tail here, but I think I'm considering it. So we can put white. Yeah, let's take that off. Dip our tool. As you can see, it's already starting to dry. And let's put a white tail. Ta-da! Now we got a fluffy white tail. Okay. So next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the sticky base coat on the nail. And you're just gonna paint it like a top coat everywhere. You wanna make sure it's smooth because when it dries, you will see the lines and the lumps. And you don't want it too thick. Just enough. So that's there. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is for the Happy Easter, I'm probably thinking doing like the yellow one on top of here, just to make it colorful. All we're doing now is waiting for the sticky base coat to dry a little bit. You don't want it wet because then it won't grab the ink or the gel polish off of the stamper. You want it dry, but you don't want to wait too long either because then it won't dry or it won't pick up the gel polish again. So next, I want to do this Happy Easter, but again, I think I want to do it in the yellow on top of the green just to make it pop instead of doing it in black ink. So hopefully this works, y'all. This bunny is going solo on the nail. So you look through it to try to angle it. You place it and you push down on it just like that. And then I like to move back and forth and move it around just to make sure it's there. Then I lift it super slowly until it all is there. And then you have nothing on your stamper. And this is how you do nail stamping. You can do it on tips. You can do it on your natural nail because I've done it on my natural nail before. I've done it on my sister-in-law's nail. So it does work both ways. You just gotta have that sticky base if you want to do reverse stamping. So then next, let's see how it looks with this yellow for the Happy Easter. Ooh, this is a thick one. So it picked up a little bit of the corner, so you just take it off with this. See? Ta-da! Completely gone. And since I don't want the egg on here and it's going to get in the way of my stamping, I'm going to go ahead and remove the egg as well. There you go. Let's put some sticky base coat just because it's been a little bit. I don't know if it'll stick and I don't want to chance it. Because it will mess up if it picks up some and not all, and then you have to realign it, or you can wipe it and redo it. Either way is up to you. So I got that. While we're waiting for that to dry, we'll move that over, get some more acetone, and clean the stamper. And then I'm thinking maybe we'll put one of these eggs on the pinky just to have one on every other one. I even considered putting the grass and then the egg, and I might do that. But it would only be like that much grass on the pinky. Trying to dry this a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and turn this over and let's do Happy Easter. Kind of angled it a little bit just to make it a little different and fun. Tilt this up. And lift it slowly. There we go. Okay. Kind of looks a little gibberish on this E, but that's okay. We all know it says Happy Easter, right? And that's the thing. If you push too hard and it's too wet, it'll move it. You gotta kind of do it by ear. Maybe instead of an A, we'll put the bunnies behind. Let's do this one. Again, we're gonna do it in black. Swipe. Lift. You can see all that extra that we don't want on the stamper. Oh, and it took the leg. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that again because it took part of the feet. And this is what happens too when you're like trying to rush. If you literally do not get it down right the first time, you can always try again. I'm trying to take these lines off. Let me use this. And I'm going to try to get rid of that little bit on the side so it doesn't pick it up. Okay. Now, we're going to get more white because I know this one's already dried. We're going to paint the bunny white. Let's do a white bunny. Close the yellow. Close the black. Let's not throw stuff. And then we just paint. But like I said, you gotta keep the thing moist. Otherwise, it would just pick up what you literally just put down because it dried. And then you don't want to go over the black lines because then that's basically going over your template. Let's put some more. And you can always go back and forth checking it through the other side to see how it looks before you place it down too. That's highly recommended. It may look crazy on this side. Oh, sorry y'all, can't see. That's what it looks like so far. And it looks crazy here, but once you see it on the other side, it looks just fine. So you see we got a little bit of the white on the black, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it like that. Since they are my nails, I don't mind it. Imperfections are perfect. Okay, so the sticky base has already dried too much, so we're gonna put a little bit more for the Easter bunny that we're doing. But you want to make sure it's smooth. While we wait for that to dry a little bit, because like I said, it has to be dried some. Let's wipe off our plate. And this is what I mean by acetone just dries my hand like crazy. I'm hoping it's not just me that it does that too, but ooh, okay, that was a bad idea. Let's get a clean one and clean off our plate. There we go. Still a little too wet, y'all. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit longer. And this is more or less what it is that you do. You just kind of go back and forth and doing one nail at a time, one design at a time. And yeah, it is very time consuming, but I love it because you can get perfect designs every time, just like this one, if you're patient enough. So we're gonna do the Easter bunny on that one, and then we'll throw an egg on this one, and then we'll be good with the grass. Of course, we'll throw the egg with the grass. Okay, should be good. Let me put that there. Line this up and place down. You want to lift it slowly to make sure your print stays intact. There you go. Random colors, but that's okay. I like random colors. Okay, next we will do, I think this 2 egg one should fit on the pinky. So let's start with the green for the grass. We're only gonna do half the grass. I picked up the egg perfectly also, but we don't want that egg, so we're gonna take it off. And then we have the grass, and we're gonna just be quick with it right now and just stamp it so we don't have to use the sticky base coat. There we go. There's the green grass. And then now we can put the egg on it. Let's do a purple egg. And then let's do this one, see how it comes out, and see if we can throw pink on that bow, and then we'll see what color this one comes out to be also. So we're gonna do purple, just in case. Oh, I don't know why I did that actually. It was supposed to be like this. Got that. Swipe. Stamp. We got a little bit of the top one. Let's get rid of that. And then that's how it looks. It looks all purple. So let's put some pink dots on that. So we will need the sticky base coat. We're gonna put one dot. Let's put the sticky base coat now so it dries while we're doing the reverse stamping fill-ins. So I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, sorry, I just went backwards like this. You don't want to put it on top of the grass since that's already stamped on, because I don't know, I think it smears it. But I don't want to chance that either. Okay, so while that's drying, let's throw pink dots, and then the egg will look like this. And then I might fill in those other lines too with maybe like the yellow or green. We got the purple. And then because the bow is not attached to it, if you want it to, you can do that one a different color and then just like line it up perfectly. So let's try throwing some, yellow in there. What do y'all think? I think the yellow would look good. I don't know why this yellow is so thick. I did not expect it to be that thick. And then we'll use the dotting tool. So I pretty much put my face in these, y'all, and just make a line there. Make a line there. A line here and a dab there. And then you got the yellow. This will do. Now let's place it. This stamping base should be dry. And we're gonna put it right on top of the grass. So sometimes the design won't fit on the whole nail and it'll still, you'll see the pieces of it hanging off the side. All you gotta do is just like push it down to fit the entire rest of the nail, and then it will come off, the rest of it cut off super easily. You can do that by hand or by file. There we go, yeah. So this piece is kind of sticking up. I'm just gonna lay it down with my hand, just like that. This yellow piece smudged a little bit, but that's okay. You can barely tell. And then that is that. So then now, all we gotta do is top coat them and they are good to go. To clean this, just use some acetone and a lint-free wipe. And that is done. I'm gonna go in with Gloss It. So Maniology does have a smudge-free top coat. Personally, I don't like it. I always feel like my designs get smudged, and I think it's because of how thick that polish is, that maybe I'm not using it right. I don't know. But whenever I use regular top coat like this, I have no issues. So this is exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, these already I had top coat, but that's okay. We can get another one. And then I'm gonna cure this. And that is it, y'all. This is basically the basics of stamping on your nails or a press-on nail. Super easy. You do need some patience. You do got to be a little bit quick with it. But other than that, once you get it down and you know what you're going to make on your designs, you can do it within a jiffy. So let me know if you have any comments below. And then don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Bye.